at the planet Earth. I could see the entire planet there in space, this shimmering blue ball. And I was able to see it in different spans of time. So I could see it at a time when the continents were different. They were in a different place. The surface of the Earth, it was the Earth, but it was arranged differently. And I knew that I was seeing geologic time, Earth time, the metamorphosis of our planet Earth over a grand scale, millions and millions, billions of years. And what I get from this is that civilizations may rise and fall. The Earth changes. A million years is a tiny blip over the lifespan of the planet Earth. So it may be like you have a stage where you come in and you build a set, and it's a very complex set, and the characters come and put on costumes and they act out their drama, and you have a really intense play that takes part. And then when that play is over, the characters take off their costumes and disperse and go somewhere else. And you strike the set, you break down the set. But the stage is still there. So you can build a new set on that same stage, a different looking set, and new characters can come in with new costumes and new lines and have a new drama. And it seems like that's all there is at that moment, that that's so important, that that's the only drama on the only set. But there are other sets and other stages and other characters. Time is not linear, but even linear time is not quite as we comprehend it.
What's up, my fellow co-creators? This is episode 1 of We Already Lived. I go by KingJM 1111, and I'm your spiritual alarm clock. So since this is the first episode, let me do an intro about who I am, my journey, and my true intentions. As you can tell, my real name isn't KM whatever, King whatever you hear, 1111. I have no desire to stroke my ego, so I choose what feels right to me. Don't even worry about that name. But 1111 does have a meaning for me. It's the numbers that I kept seeing a month before December 21st, 2012, which is essentially like the Mayan calendar. I now moved on to seeing other numbers like 33, 44, whatever, like just a lot more. But it used to start off with 1111 a lot. To be frank, that's something that I don't want to get into right now. We'll get into like something like a different episode, which is more like numerology and whatnot. That's definitely in the future. So I accelerated a lot of my knowledge and gnosis of where I'm at right now through the following: meditation, remote viewing, herbal medicine, quantum healing, hypnosis therapy, studying my vivid dreams, lucid dreaming, and much, much more. That's where I'm at right now. That's my journey right now. And I want to focus on my intention. Intentions are huge. It's one of the many things you came here to learn. And ironically, it's something you've always known. So this ties into the name of this show. I guess we'll call it a show. It's called We Already Lived. So here's my intentions. My intention is to wake you up clearly, explaining to you my journey and help you get to your best life. I will help you communicate with your higher self, the one thing that has always been by your side and wouldn't lie to you. They say the kingdom of heaven is within, so let's do this together. All right, so I kind of looked at success, and instead of measuring that by materialism, I took a step forward and measured it by the service and lessons I learned from my trauma. As I stated above, my acceleration, like really where I'm at right now, came from many things. But I think it was my higher self, like that conscious, subconscious, that intention from that part that helped pave the way and made this a little bit, I guess, faster for me, as opposed to other people that are still on this path. I felt like I had played a video game, and that game was called Life. But I felt like I played it many times. Like I get this in this life. I feel like this is some kind of deja vu. And the way it is that the game is the same, the costumes are different. I kept making the same mistakes, and I feel like every life that I probably lived, I don't know how many lives, but every life I must have lived, I feel like I kept making the same mistakes. So my journey has all kinds of twists and turns. This is my opinion. The opinion that you're hearing is based on my experiences and a lot of my, my over 15 years of obsessive researching into what life is, the purpose, dimensional gateways and all this stuff. So this is gonna be a very cool show if I can continue it. But I'm gonna say feel free to discern me, like discern everything I say. Use what you feel is good for you, because that's for your growth. In the next episodes, I'll have my quantum healing hypnosis technique session up. So this is about a 2 hour and 30 minutes or give or take session that I did about 2 weeks ago. It's taken me about, actually no, take that back. It's been about a week ago. It's taken me about exactly a week, last Friday to this day, exactly a week to analyze what was on that tape. And it's to this day, I just can't go, I haven't gone through the whole thing, but I will be posting that next. The practitioner put me under hypnosis and brought my higher self out to speak on questions that I had. So I actually wrote down some questions that I wanted my higher self to answer. And as well, I got my past, like one of my past lives that was shown to me, I guess was supposed to help me in whatever I was looking for. So I will be uploading that to YouTube next. I got it transcribed, so I will be posting that in a PDF format. So for those of you who want to have the transcription PDF open while you watch while you listen to the audio on YouTube, that's 100% cool. I'm trying to get that for you. Before I close out here, let me end with something I wrote, and it's like kind of like a poem, but it doesn't really rhyme, but it's like something that came from the heart. It's called Why Should I Care? Why should I care? Most people have this attitude like, so what if this is all a computer? How does that affect me? Such ignorance, such submissive behavior. Think critically, but more importantly through your heart. Why would CERN invest billions into the LHC? The rabbit hole is real. Alice is real. Our state of existing on this plane is the avatar in which we could transcend into the layer of the quantum intelligence that sets us free. I repeat, our state of existing on this plane is the avatar in which could transcend into the layer of the quantum intelligence that could set us free. But we are bound by the computing walls, like a prisoner in his cell. The only way out is up through within. Thank you, guys.